Thank you so much, my dear. Hey, so here's the situation. We are bringing you an adorable floral moccasin in the show.
Tory adorable.
Yep.
A Tory adorable.
And it's
right?
actually, let's be clear, the moccasin we're going to spend a little extra time on. It is something you have not seen in almost a year, and it's leather. And it's here.
Are you kidding me?
And
like,
it comes
what,
in medium and wides. And we'll go through all the choices, but I just want to be clear. Mocks are having another major moment.
Yes, they are.
And yet I've never seen you do one like this.
Yes, they are, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
They're really having another moment, and I just love this printed one.
Honey,
it's so
I
great.
honestly, we've seen you do a lot with moccasins. You're like the king of them
That's
at QVC.
right. Yes, that's right.
But I have never seen you do this.
Well, you have, because I think we presented it together.
No,
and it was
no,
so
we really
popular.
have not.
Well, we haven't, but this has been one of our favorite shoes. And now
Oh
we have
my
a new
gosh,
color.
yeah, the new color.
I mean, and I'm glad we have them back because I was afraid that we were going to like never, you know, and here they are. I'm
Here, I'm
very,
gonna make
very
a pretty
pleased.
little shape here in the
Please
design.
do. And let's review the colors because the
Shall we?
colors are on.
All right, so how about we begin here? Because first of all, this is like he took a
are you
waterfall or
kidding me,
watercolor
Kat?
cardigan.
Well, there's tissue
And-
in there, which is why it's making a noise.
Yes, and embossed it on lizard leather.
Mm-hmm.
And I should share with you that these are all articulated outsoles, and this is a medium and wide story. And what's the update? I'm sorry,
That's the green.
Fewer than 200 left in the green, most limited. Then there is...
The blue is so gorgeous. I can't with the blue.
I mean...
It's like blueberry, cornflower, touches of green,
Almost
right?
from afar, it would look like 12 to me, I think.
It's so incredible. I love that color. The
Brand
blue.
new.
Brand spanking new. Yellow, ladies. And if you love the idea, and by the way, weirdly, the yellow almost comes across as just a very happy neutral. Am I right about that?
Agreed, yeah.
It's like if you're wearing tons of khaki or something like that, or
Yep,
jeans, and
totally
you're wearing
agree.
that yellow shoe, it almost feels like, and that's called purple, even though it's more like lilac, right? And that color is just, that breaks my heart, that color.
And then what have we here?
And then,
God, it's like photo
wow,
real.
that is so beautiful. It's like just black, white, and gray. And you talk about like just having a little extra pattern, a little extra something on your toes, right?
Wow,
And I can't wait to get to the super modern. And then that's called, I think,
Pink.
Wait, I'm sorry?
Pink.
Oh, it's called pink, okay. And yet to me it gives multi, the pink, right? Like the pink has probably got, like that'll match every single thing that you have in your wardrobe. I think that's like the prettiest one, right?
All right,
The pink
take
one?
it away,
Love
Maestro.
it. Well, I mean, aside from it being like this incredibly fashionable thing right now, the loafer, and aside from the fact that like, you know, we're doing so much with it right now, we're embossing the leather to look like snakeskin, right? It's not really snakeskin, it's like, I mean, from afar it looks like snakeskin, and in fact it's like embossed like piqué or something like that. You see that wonderful texture, and then it's, I love complex things right now. I love like mixing lace and florals and, you know, this idea of like this textured leather with the floral printed on top, you know? I just love it because it makes it a little bit extra kind of like, what, versatile, you know? It goes very dressy if you want it. It goes quite casual if you want it. And then you're talking about like the easiest possible shoe that we make with 7 layers of comfort. And I wish we had the animation.
Oh, we've got it.
Should we show it?
Oh,
okay,
we've
let's
got
show
it.
it. It starts, the whole thing starts off with our, you see this is our animation. It starts off with the fiber insole board. That's what gives the shoe its structure. But then you get the high impact latex foam on the instep, right? An extra EVA foam on the heel of the shoe, high impact latex foam on the whole shoe, the foam under the heel, the sort of comfort foam under the heel, and then the whole sock lining of the shoe is like puffy, right?
Yep.
So you're literally talking about 7 layers of comfort that you usually reserve for like a sports shoe, you know? And it's just kind of like tucked inside that little shoe. So you put that on and you're walking on clouds. That black and white, I mean, if that just doesn't work with every single thing, from neutrals to color, if you're wearing tons of color, you want to kind of like bring it, you know, tone it down a little bit, the black and white is beyond.
See, that looks like a toile to me as well. The black and
I mean,
white.
so chic. And let's say you have that black and white T-shirt, and you're wearing the black and white T-shirt and those black and white toile printed shoes like that. Literally anything you have on with that. Like, I'm envisioning, I don't know what would you do? Like a little lace skirt or something. We have a lace skirt coming up a little bit later in the season that is beyond.
Just darling. And imagine if it were, because I know you've always done that idea of like a flat with a cocktail dress or a ball gown. How adorable these would be.
Oh, yes.
For like
So chic.
tea partying,
So chic.
Easter kind of
Yes.
wedding, dressy.
And there's like a new length out now, which is almost it's like to the ankle.
Yeah.
It's like a T length. This with T length with flats has got to be one of my favorite things in the world.
So here's the deal.
love it.
These are on an $18 easy pay.
Wow.
$18 easy pay. If you use your Q card, a QVC credit card, if you don't have one, you can apply for one by the phone as you're ordering. If you use that Q card to purchase these, you will at a later date get a $20 e-card mailed to you.
That's amazing.
I know, right?
That's
And then I
amazing.
also just want to comment, the easy pay is lovely here, but the yellow is new, seen on Linda, because these actually haven't been back in almost a year.
That's right. I mean, when we first presented these, they were so crazy popular.
Oh.
And I was so scared that people wouldn't that it would be like, and here we have them back in stock. So I love that. That's always such a great thing when we actually have quantities of things, that were beloved. I mean, it took us quite a while to get them back,
I also think it's really fun because now more than ever, I think colored and printed
Yeah,
footwear
me too.
is having a moment,
Me too.
right?
And people are doing like printed canvas or something for this money. I mean, literally, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like you buy like an espadrille for $75, okay? This is a leather shoe with comfort padding, with texture and printing, and the fit is right, and everything about this is right because you've had the moccasin before. And if you haven't, with the articulated outsole, I'm telling you, it's a dream. It's a game changer.
It's like a slipper.
It really is
Just
great.
a lovely slipper.
Yeah.
Okay, so, obviously colors. The blue,
Blue is everything.
medium and wide.
Love it.
Keep in mind, green is nearly gone.
Is it? Green is divine.
Yellow is
Yellow is
new.
new. And I am loving the yellow.
Yeah,
Like bits
I
of
am
pink,
too.
little teeny bits of pink.
Lavender, which
Lavender,
actually is purple.
also called purple, which is my personal favorite, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I love it. I just love it.
I actually think this is
Black
where
and
I'm
white,
leaning, my personal
ladies. The
favorite,
black
and it's
and
been a hard
white.
choice.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't throw that off my foot if I had it on my foot, okay? Seriously.
And then
Pink.
Pink.
Okay, that's my favorite. I'm sorry.
Is it really?
Each one, I don't know. Yes, this is so good.
How fun would these be just with a denim skirt?
So fun.
Or a
this
denim
reminds
shirt
me
dress?
of like,
Oh, wait, remember last week when we had True Denim? And that denim
Yes,
shirt dress with the floral print to it?
yes.
Would it be too much to
Or-
do these with that?
No,
Okay.
no, it wouldn't. Or, by the way, we have an incredible 24/7 jean in the
Yeah,
show
the
tonight.
20 yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
24/7
yeah.
stretch.
Coming up next.
Coming up next, but that with that jean is amazing. Just saying.
So great.
Wow. I mean, and by the way, like, if you're into this whole print thing, right? Wearing prints head to toe, which is becoming more and more and more and more important. Like literally we think we've all seen it, and then have you seen some of the collections that are being shown for spring about like mixing print on print? I mean, this is a perfect opportunity for that. So if you're into that, like get these. If you're into like just a smattering of print, right? And you're not necessarily feeling like a big print sweater or something or a big print skirt or dress or something, then throw these on with all the solids and it just gives this incredible relief,
Yep.
And I just think it's a flattering shoe. It's a flattering shoe. It's a comfortable shoe. I love this shoe.
So it's based on the very same outsole and last that all of his best-selling mocks were and are. This one at a $20 easy pay. They're all leather, but they're printed, and there's also a texture story. As you get close to the leather, you see these dimples.
Right, it's like a PK texture or something, which from far looks like a kind of reptile situation. I love it because it gives also springtime.
Yep.
This idea of that kind of PK texture, but it's leather, which is kind of amazing, right? And there's such a great like asset. You see what's just happened? I think those are just 24/7 navy blue on Adrienne,
Yeah, like
right?
ankle pants.
And somehow like the snap of that little blue printed moccasin, right? And then that's the one-time only cardigan that's coming up in the show a little bit later.
Yeah, the new one.
The peplum cardigan, yeah, that's the new one. It's called the floral print. It's really like a kind of rose/orchid print. And I do love the way the two prints kind of play off one another. Speaking of like, mixing prints, right? She looks great.
These are great in place of a ballet flat because a lot of times
Totally.
ballet flats don't have any support or comfort
Oh, yes.
technology,
Oh, yes.
but they're great for being a cute little skimmer,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what Isaac's moccasins kind of do in your foot wardrobe.
It's an incredible thing to have a shoe like this in your arsenal. And I say, I'm not kidding, like, would you get 2 of these? Would you get a black and a white?
I would
and
get a
yellow?
black.
Me too.
Yeah.
I would get a black and a white and a pink myself, the pink. Because the pink, I feel like the pink is so neutral, it just
pink
goes
is
with
pretty
everything.
great, too. I can't lie.
It's great, the pink.
Because
That
all the
pink.
colors are
Yeah,
represented there.
every single color.
I mean, it doesn't lean one way or the other. It's kind of like they're
No.
all in there.
No, and it looks incredible with like gray, or it just pops like a bunch of black if you're wearing black. I love
Oh, the
that
leather
shoe.
is so soft, buddy. Anyway, sorry, digressing. This is the color. We're going to go through the colors again, medium and wides, but as you just saw moments ago on the screen, certain things are becoming limited. 2,000 pairs ordered. This is going to be your pink with all variation of colors represented therein. Then what I love is actually the black and white.
Me too. I love the black and white. I'm crazy about
I mean,
it.
because it's just, you know, obviously if you're looking for the most neutral, it's
Yep.
potentially this
You're
one.
right. I think so.
Yellow was new today, and
Yellow
I think that
is
was
just a
big
breath of
winner.
springtime, you know? These give me Liberty prints. These give me like, yeah, I love it.
There is blue.
Blue is everything on this earth. I just love it.
Here is our green, nearly gone.
Green is delicious. I love the green
And
too.
then for purple gals, lavender gals, we call it purple. It really
Purple.
is more lilac-y.
I would need a lot of colors here. I don't know if I would stop at one color, especially at this value, you know? If this is your shoe, like why not go for it and just have a flower shoe on a lot, you know? Have a couple of colors here.
Cute.
I mean it. I mean it,
I
ladies.
honestly think if you have a cute little capri legging that you're wearing,
Say
right?
no more, yeah. Say
and
no
this,
more.
if you're traveling with like a capri legging and a trench coat and a white t-shirt,
And you're finished.
Like, you just look
And you're
chic
finished.
in a tote bag.
And it's enough, you know? And then if you want to spend a few like minutes styling stuff, like, I don't know, a striped legging with this or something, right?
Oh,
and then
cute.
like a full skirt over top.
oh
or
my gosh, the
something.
seersucker moto
Oh
jacket
my
of yours.
gosh.
Listen, it's coming up in PM style.
Yes.
I have lipstick on my
I do
teeth a
love
lot
that
in
little
this
jacket.
show.
That's okay. And also, what about the jacket you have on? This kind of pearlized
Yeah, well, we're
leather
going to talk about that in a
peplum
second
thing?
because
Yes,
we don't have
are.
enough left
I
to
know.
actually present it. But oh, do you want what we have remaining in it?
Oh boy. Well, Linda's wearing it too, right? Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, Linda's
So-
in it. Anyway, back to the shoe.
I love it.
Medium wides, $20 on Easy Pay. It is a tremendous welcome back from almost a year ago when these were last on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we have a very solid, like, sort of fan base for our moccasins, and then you add the print to it, and it's really something. I mean, like, if I were a girl, I mean, like, I love a moccasin. If I were a girl, I'd say, like, I need these, you know? I need these in at least one color.
It's just it's a very European footwear look. Because I just feel like, you
Well,
know.
the look is something, but then also you've got the 7 layers of comfort here.
Totally.
You know? So that also adds a whole facet to it. The whole, you know, articulated outsole, etc.
All right, so yellow on
Yellow
Linda,
is what she's
new
wearing, Linda,
today.
right?
Going quickly. Purple
Lavender,
is
purple,
lavender.
right?
Then this is our green.
Which if you can get your size,
just a handful.
please. Just
very broken.
a teensy bit of yellow in that, right? Blue, green, it's called blue, but that is
Blue, yep.
gorgeous.
We've
It does a
covered
lot of
yellow.
what the same, oh, right.
Black and white.
Black and white,
Which
everything.
I love.
And then
Isaac is
my favorite.
my second
I mean,
runner-up
really,
would be the pink.
Really, people, pink.
Really
That's
great.
so good, that pink.
This shoe is kind of like a little tea party.
It is, exactly.
Over
I'm
2,500
crazy about it.
spoken for. Hey, so the jacket. So Lyndon and I are both wearing it. The jacket is nearly gone. The jacket has a peplum. The jacket is
That
pearlized
jacket is
leather.
just so
the
good.
information